Hey, welcome. Just waiting for people to write in the chat. Hold on, give me a minute too. I'm gonna go outside. Yeah, that outside wasn't gonna rain. It's pouring out. I was gonna sit outside, but now I'm just gonna sit in the kitchen. Hold on, give me a minute. Get in the chair. I'm hot. Grab my coffee. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. All right, I'm back. Um, hey, alrighty then. Hey, Kathy. Not ignoring you guys. I hope you guys didn't think I was. Um, so you guys have noticed the name of the live. Where have I been? Um, a lot of you don't know. Um, hold on. That's weird. Um, but anyway, these past 2 weeks, I have been in and out of the hospital. Um, and I haven't been that good. Um, it all started about maybe 2 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. Hey, hey, Tiffy. Um, but like I said, it all started maybe little over 2.5 weeks ago. Um, I had in 2 weeks, I had 12 seizures in 2 weeks. The first, the first, the first time around 2 weeks ago, I had five. I had a seizure with while I was giving blood. The needle was in my arm, and over this weekend, I had seven back to back. I had to stay overnight in the hospital. I call that it happens. I don't have epilepsy. I do have seizures though. But I call it when I go into the hospital, I call it my vacation time because that's right around the time where I'm not worried about anything, not worried about anyone. I'm just me. The first time, um, I want to say I had it was caused. The first one was caused because of the needle. Um, the lady missed my vein. My veins are small. So when she was in it, the only thing I remember telling her was that I'm hot and I passed out. She thought I passed out, but I didn't. Um, this over the weekend with the seven, my doctor told me that seven isn't normal. Um, I'm just lucky to be here. But it was because I didn't have my medicine. Um, they don't deliver out here, but what they do is they send it through the mail. I checked my mail every day, and the lady kept saying, "Oh no, there's nothing here." There was. It was at the PO box. It was at where I pick up my mail. But the regular lady that works in the post office, she wasn't working. She was on vacation. So they kept my medicine, and my brother got mad about it because what if I would have passed away because I didn't have my medicine? You know what I mean? That could have happened. So I'm back to somewhat normal now. Um, Actually, the weird thing is, since I've had these seizures, now I'm getting enough sleep, so I'm back to sleeping normally again. Um, I I don't I don't know what was going on with that. Yeah, actually, Mercedes girl. When I have my medicine, I could go without having a seizure for 2, 3 years, not have none. I take Depakote. There's a bunch of different medicine for seizures. There's Tegretol that does nothing for me. There's Keppra that they give me Keppra when there's not much Depakote in my blood. So they give me Keppra to kind of they double the dosage if it makes sense. Yeah. Well, actually, it's not even the pharmacy's fault. That was the PO box fault. Um, I kind of have family that works at there. My niece is uh great aunt or whatever. She works at the pharmacy, so my brother talked to her. So, um, none of your business. Like I said before, I don't have epilepsy, so my seizures aren't a disease. Mine is more um I have cysts on my brain. There it's similar to they're similar to what would it be? Anyway, it's I have a cyst connected to my temple, and I have 4 in the front. The one that's connected to my temple is the worst one. Yeah, it's like a tumor, but it's not a tumor. Um, Actually, when I was a kid, they were talking to my parents when they were still alive, and they were like, "Oh, we think Wild." Well, I'm not gonna say my real name. Wild shouldn't have surgery, even if he can have it, because it'll put him in a vegetable state. And I don't know of a lot of people that have surgery on their head anyway. That's just something that isn't good. Um, Mercedes, yeah. I don't have I don't have epilepsy. Actually, the funny thing is, my grandmother had that epilepsy. I didn't. It skipped past me. So, um, it's on the temple area, and it's in the front. I don't know if them are considered. Well, yeah, I guess they do kind of control your bodily functions. Well, a lot of the stuff that is wrong with me is because of the cyst. Like gout. I got gout. That's because of the cyst. I had gout at 18. That's supposed to be for people that are real old. I shouldn't have had it when I was 18, but that's when I got diagnosed with it. Um, the bad thing about me having seizures is number one. I refuse to drive. I refuse, Amy. I refuse to drive. I will not. No, I because if I ever have a seizure and something happens to me, I don't. It's like say I'm driving and I have a seizure and I wound up hurting myself and somebody else. I couldn't live with myself. Get what I'm saying? So it sucks about that. Another thing it does, I get bored real easy. Um, like I I can drink like normal people, but I just don't want to. Does nothing for me. I take medicine that is gonna mess up my kidneys eventually. Um, now that my mom and dad are gone, my one brother's the only one that really knows about my seizures, and he's only 20. He doesn't know everything. My mom and dad knew everything. He doesn't. But yeah, I had it was so good. I I had I had my seizures were under control. Um Also, I want to talk about happened today. Some weirdo in my friend Starlight's live was coming at me. Um let me make this perfectly clear. I do believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I've never said I was perfect. No. But you know what? I've never done. I've never had my mother and father killed. I'm not saying Gypsy did, but I, I didn't go to jail. I'm just saying. Um, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Someone thought it was funny to come at me kind of kind of ticked me off. But yeah, um, Mercedes, it's like two different. I'm gonna tell you guys this. It's like two different people. When I'm when I'm taking my medicine, I'm more calm, cool, collected. If it makes sense, you know. Um, I can probably, even though it's not right, I could probably go maybe 2 days without my meds. I could probably go two, maybe three. Well, this last over the weekend, I was going 7 days without my medicine. It was supposed to be there 2 days before Saturday, and it was like I said, it was there, but they said it wasn't. So I, there was nothing I can do about it. Um, I'm also letting you guys know in a couple of weeks is gonna be my birthday. I'm going to be doing a panel. I'm hoping to get people that I consider my friends to come up on panel. Just joke around, have a good time. Like I said, it's not gonna be about nothing. There's not gonna be any topics. It's just gonna be, people that I admire on YouTube and whatever, and we can have a little panel party, and y'all could make fun of me for, I don't know, my birthday, whatever. Kathy, it's like um Depakote is there's good, like I said, it helps me with my seizures, keeps them somewhat under control. But then there's also the bad. There's also, the bad for taking it. Like eventually, like I said, it's gonna mess up my kidneys. But you gotta ask yourself this: would you rather have bad kidneys, or would you rather be in the hospital every day or every other day with a seizure? Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't feel nothing when you're in a seizure. It's like you're sleeping. But when you wake up, that's when it gets to you. There's a couple different ways. Yeah. But there's a couple different ways I wake up. If I wake up and I'm in the hospital, um, I one, y'all could laugh if you want. I try to run, which I can't get very far because my legs are like jello. Or two, I try to talk. Sometimes I can talk, sometimes I can't. I try to speak and nothing comes out. Um, Definitely, I don't know what's going on. I'm like discombobulated, um, confused, all that. Um, And the good thing is when they keep you in the hospital with a seizure, um, oh yes, something that also happened when I was in the hospital over the weekend. My tongue was swollen. Um, I must have bit it or something. I also bent my nail. I didn't break it. I bent it. But yeah, um, there's a lot. That's pretty much why I haven't been around. Um, I haven't been able to go live. I haven't really. I went into Starlights. That's pretty much it. Usually I go to a few different lives, but I haven't. I've been trying to get back, you know, being somewhat like I usually am. Also, there was a football game tonight that I was watching. I really didn't stay and watch it that long because me and my brother call it um like garbage score. If the one team scored us like 20 something points in the first half, yeah, it's pretty much over. I don't like sitting and watching um a football game they're if the other team is losing by 3 touchdowns. It's not even a worth watching. I've actually done good. Yeah, I actually have done really good in picking my football games. As of right now, I am 24 out of 24 right out of 22 wrong. Um, like my brother's like, "Oh, you should bet on the game." I'm like, "I don't know if I want to do that." That I would be kind of nervous at. Plan on doing. I must be getting old. I plan on going to bingo. I haven't been to bingo since I was probably 13, 14, going with my mom and dad. And the only reason I went was because my grandparents' neighbor was actually the guy that used to call the numbers, and he had me and my friend like picking up the bingo boards, and he would give us like free chips or whatever. My brother was telling me that it's $3 a piece for two to go in. That's not including your specials. You know, I got to get a dabber, and there's also like little dinners, and it's at the money. Even though it's $3 to get in, the money goes to a good charity. I guess it goes. It's held at a fire department. So I don't know. I'm not doing it for nothing like that. I'm doing it to get out hang out with people around my age out here. Yeah, I am. Um, like I said, my birthday's in a couple weeks. Um, I my brother keeps it. My younger brother Gabriel, he's 19. He's like, "Oh man, what kind of cake do you want for your birthday?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't know. I like carrot cake. I like cheesecake. I like regular cake. I don't know. It all depends." Yeah, I I just heard that bingo's changed. I remember when I used to go that it used to be, like up and down, four corners, but everything's different now. I think before yes, Tiffy, I love cheesecake out here where I live at. Like I said, I'm not New York City. I'm New York State. Um, we we get this sample. Like I'll go to the store, and this sample I got for the four of us, me, my brother, and his girlfriend. We all got the same one. Um, they had cherry cheesecake, fudge brownie cheesecake, um, chocolate something cheesecake, and original. I like the original and actually the brownie one the best. Um, the brownie one. I don't know because my brother Derek, he might want to get me the Oreo cake. I don't know. It all depends. But I also gotta look at it because my I call her little princess, my niece. It's also I usually will get something that we'll all like. It's not just about me, you know. She's a little kid, so it's whatever. But um, dinner wise, I don't know. I wouldn't mind something like chicken and chicken, French fries, and some biscuits. That sounds good. Nah, you're making me crave cheesecake. Nah, I haven't had cheesecake since a couple weeks ago. You know what? If you can't get cheesecake, go to um your closest gas station and get this ice cream called Ben and Jerry's. I think it's cherry cheesecake. Great ice cream, really good. And even though the pints are a bit pricey, it is so worth it. Well, it's funny that yeah, that's actually Tiffy. Tiffy. That is actually my favorite ice cream. Is Ben and Jerry's. I like usually their chocolate. Um, but there's this one ice cream that I got. Actually, my brother is the one that picked it out for me. Um, my one brother Gabriel. If I don't feel like going to the store, I'll send him up there. and he got me this one ice cream. It was called Mint Oreo chocolate chip. Oh my! I didn't think I was gonna like it. 'Cause I was like, number one, it's mint, and I, like I said, I like chocolate. Um, I tried it, and I think that's probably my favorite ice cream now. Fish food from Ben and Jerry's. Um, if I don't buy ice cream, there's only a couple like with the Halloween candy on sale now. I like that because I get um these one chocolate version of the Reese cups, but in my opinion, they have more peanut butter in it, and they're like two. I got them from Dollar General. They're like $2 a bag. So I got me a couple of them. But then I started liking. They have the dollar boxes of Reese Pieces. Like I have to have my candy once in a while. That's my that's my favorite candy. I like Reese cups and I like Reese Pieces. I don't really care for M&Ms. I am a big like I'm a big time Reese cup. I like the white chocolate Reese cups. I like all of them. You're talking about anyone else getting trains now? hey, hey, Tiffy, I'm the only one that keeps it real. Like I could talk about anything and just have a good life. Marshmallows and little chocolate pieces in the shape of fish. You will like. I don't know if it's out here, Cappy. Like I know in the city in Buffalo where I was born. Yeah, I know for a fact it's out there. But out here, they only have a couple of different whatevers. My mom loves her some Reese cups. Yeah, my mom um my mom when she was alive before she passed away, I used to always buy her sponge candy. That was her favorite candy. I'd always buy my mom sponge candy. My dad, um, he liked them truffles. I didn't really care for them. Oh yeah, I finally accepted the fact my mom's not here. Um, we're just coming on a year that my dad passed away. The 25th is gonna be a year. Um, actually, he died a few days before his birthday. So yeah, um, I have been through a lot. Um, and it was like when all the people that I cared about passed away. It started with an ex girlfriend. The only one I ever, like I said, I ever truly loved was her. She passed away. Um, then a friend of mine, he died. He left two he had two daughters. He was in a ATV accident. He passed away. Then my mom, then my dad. And it just seemed like it happened one right after another. I haven't dated or anything since my ex passed away. It it took a lot out of me. Like even my mom, my mom cared a lot about me, but she didn't know what she could say to me. Like at the time, I didn't want to be bothered with anybody. Like I didn't think after she passed away, I didn't think I could feel that kind of pain until my mom passed. Like when my mom passed, I I was hurt. Like it, I there was certain you ever like think of certain songs like on YouTube there I would listen to music, but there were certain songs I wouldn't even put on because I couldn't at the time. Now it's not so bad. Um, thank you, Tiffy. Also, when my mom passed away, I was angry and I wasn't thinking. Like I wasn't thinking. I wasn't trying to be funny. It's even hard now. Um, like watching the football games with my brother Derek. It's hard because that was me and my dad's thing. I understand, you know, he's my brother, but it's just something like it was me and my dad's thing. He would watch it with us too, but it was mostly me and him. Even my mom didn't really care about sports, but she would watch it because me and my dad watched it. But that was me and his thing. It's kind of different now. Like I used to be like, oh, my team's going to the Super Bowl. We're gonna win the championship. It's like I don't even care, you know, because I'm thinking, I'm like, if if say that did happen, say my team did go to the Super Bowl, right? My city's just gonna mess it up. They're just gonna it's gonna be a bunch of violence or something, and it's not even worth it. It's not worth having violence for a sporting event. You know, it's just not worth it. Mm-mm-mm. I will try to go live more. I do have, like I said, I got my little sports videos. You know what I think is very funny though? Even though I really didn't cover it, I did cover some of the stuff he did. Um, Diddy, who has seen that? Who's I was covering, like I said, a couple of the things he did. And now what? He's in jail. Then I overheard that he's under suicide watch. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Diddy should have been in jail a long time ago. I don't know if a lot of you guys know who the Notorious B.I.G. is. Um, I think Diddy had something to do with him and Tupac's death. That's just me. Um, that's just how I feel. A lot of people don't want to hear, oh, well, that's not true. You don't know, whatever. You got to look at it like this. All right. When Tupac was shot in New York City, guess who was in the building? Diddy. Diddy knew who the guy that was behind the setup that got Tupac robbed and shot in New York. And then, come to find out, the night Biggie was killed in LA, um, Diddy's ex bodyguard told him that some people had threatened him and Biggie's life. And he told Diddy, "Oh, you shouldn't go." And Diddy was like, "I don't care. I'm going to the party anyway." So is Biggie. So in my in my opinion, and I'm not even gonna get into this weirdo stuff he did with Justin Bieber and Usher. I'm not even going there. But yeah, Diddy is a weirdo. I'm just talking about the shady stuff he did. How about when he was dating Jennifer Lopez? Um, that shootout in New York in that nightclub. That that girl got shot. She clearly said the bullet came from Diddy. But the guy that was working for Diddy, that was a rapper, took took the charges. He went to jail for 15 years. Diddy got scot free. And you know what happened? Diddy turned around and he walked off. Didn't help that guy out. Diddy has done a lot of dirty stuff to a lot of people. And I'm talking about all his former artists. None of them have their publishing. Um, I, to be honest with you, none of them are singing anymore. Um, Mace had quit rapping, and then he became a preacher, and then he came back. He wanted to rap. He wanted to sign with 50 Cent G Unit, but Diddy wouldn't. Um, Diddy wouldn't give him his walking papers. Oh, that's something else. Um, and if you think I'm lying, I'm not saying this to be funny or nothing, but look it up on YouTube after I end this. 50 Cent actually has issues with P. Diddy. Diddy, when 50 Cent first came out, before he signed with Eminem, um, Diddy had told 50 Cent, hey man, I want to take you shopping. 50, that freaked 50 out. 50 was like, what what guy do you know goes to another guy, hey man, I'm gonna take you shopping? Usually a man says that to a woman. Am I right? And then P. Diddy said in a interview, oh, I'm just a nice guy. And the 50 like 50 makes fun of him as much as possible. It's it's crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. He beat up his ex girlfriend Cassie. That shown on video. Um, his one his one baby's mama, Kim Porter, died mysteriously. Um, there's rumors about him having weird affairs with rappers. Um, like I said, there's a rumor that he had something going on with Justin Bieber. He has something going on with um what's his face, Usher, that rapper Meek Mill. There's a bunch of stuff. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just saying what I've heard. But right now, what I know is he has something to do with drugs, um, buying sex workers, and some other shady stuff. But a lot of it, I'm thinking he should all the shady stuff he's done. He should have been in jail a long time ago. Okay, ripping his artists off right there. He should have been in jail. I know that's against the law or something. Um, what else? He's implicated in two of the greatest rappers in the history of the world's murders. He's somehow implicated in both of them in one way or another. Um, I, 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 I don't know. I just don't think he's gonna get away with. I just think a lot of people think he's gonna get away with this stuff. I don't think he is. Not this time. I think they finally got stuff to stick. Um, but thank you guys so much for coming and spending a little time with me. I just wanted to let you guys know where I've been. Um, like I said, in a couple weeks is my birthday. I will be going live. I'm gonna try to get a couple people up on panel with me. I don't know who yet, just to see, have a good time, joke around. Like I literally had used to be on panel with people. I used to do panels with people. With a friend, I used to do a panel with someone named Samara. I've been on panel with Starlight before. I've been on panels with Randy and One Angel, and a lot of people. I just don't do the panels with people that much. I'm trying to get past that. I don't know if I'm going back to gaming. I probably won't. It's just I play gaming, but it's better, when I don't have to do the content for it. Because with gaming, if you don't do a live stream, you have to have a video every day, and I don't want to do that. I'm tired, y'all. So, um, thank you to Kathy, alrighty then, Tiffy, Mercedes Girl. Let me see who else. Trying to make sure none of your business. I think you said that you're Amy. Um, mm, and everybody that's gonna be watching, and everybody that's the replay crew that's gonna be watching this. Like I said, um, I like I like usually seeing your guys' comments or whatever. So yeah. Well, play my let me play my whatchamacallit real quick, and we'll have it all.
Why am I still here and waiting for us to happen? 'Cause you never wanted everything I love about you. I probably imagined.
Thank you guys so much again. Love you all. Everyone have a great night. Be safe. This is Wild. I'm out. Peace out. I will be live again. Maybe not this week. Um, I don't know. I gotta hit up Naklo so we could do that wrestling stuff again. Um, but I haven't even been checking that stuff out. Like I said, um, I've been dealing with the seizure stuff. So peace out, y'all.